a really cool platformer that's back on the Super Nintendo, and this game is really fun to watch and really fun to play. It's really intuitive, and we're going to be using warps, so the game has its fair share of glitches. I wouldn't say that the game is glitchless. All right, it has its fair share of glitches. We're going to be using some warps to help cut down time a bit. The world record is like an hour 42:20. I'm like 50, 60 seconds off of that, so there's a good chance that I will be getting closer to that mark very soon. So let's see if my splits are ready. Everything's ready. Looks like we are almost ready to go. Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm playing on a Super Famicom controller. And let's... 3, 2, 1, go. Perfect. Yeah, so welcome to Yoshi's Island. I've done this commentary so many times already. This is pretty much one of my favorite games to play. It's a fantastic platformer. It is really fun. You know, just the basic mechanics of running, eating enemies, making eggs, shooting eggs. Lots of fun, lots of good, wholesome fun for the family. Let's see if y'all want if you want my Twitch, there it is. There is my Twitch. So I'm playing in Japanese because Japanese text scrolls a little bit faster. My hands are actually a little bit cold. I should have warmed up beforehand, but it's okay. What you lack? I did my hand stretches at least, so that's fine. So Yoshi uses a lot of these flutters, and these flutters are going to be really key. Basically, when you normally flutter, you lose a bunch of height, like you sort of float along a bit, and then you lose a bunch of height. If you press things within a certain timing, basically at the peak of his jump, if you release jump and then press it again, all within about 1 to 4 frames of that peak of his jump, you get to maintain his height or possibly even gain a little bit of height. And we'll be using a lot of that in this run. Also, when Yoshi eats an enemy or does anything with his tongue while in midair or on the ground, he will lose a bunch of speed. If he's on the ground, he will lose all of his speed. If he's in the air, he will lose a large portion of his speed. We can stop... Wait, hang on a second. Alright, got it. Cool. So I got a really cool trick there where I took a flower, spat him into the wall, and bounced off of him as he came out of the wall. That's actually really difficult. It's, I don't know, it's a couple of frames, which is about... let's say, I would say maybe it's like a tenth of a second, probably, no less than that, like 5, I don't know. It's very tight, that timing. What was I saying? Right, eating eggs, making eggs, all sorts of movement speed tricks. So Yoshi does tend to slow down a lot if you do things like eating eggs, making eggs, tonguing things, just doing things like that, as long as you're holding a direction. If you're not holding a direction, he doesn't lose any speed, but if you're not holding a direction on the ground, then he's not really moving anywhere either. So what we do is, anytime you see me make an egg, I will almost always be making the egg or tonguing something while I'm moving in the air, because my forward momentum remains with me while I'm in the air, so I can make eggs and tongue and eat enemies without losing any speed or losing very little speed. Anytime you see me slow down, it's because I've hit a direction button while I'm still in the tonguing or eating animation, and that's usually unintentional. Sometimes it's intentional because I need to slow down just a touch for to set up for some tricks. Yeah, it is gonna be at 60 FPS. But a lot of these tricks are not like frame perfect. Maybe there's like a handful of frames, like 2 or 3 frames. So, you know, double or triple the number there. Still pretty tight timing, just not quite super exacting. Excuse me. Okay, so like I said, this is a with warps run, which means that I get to use cool little glitches in the game. So when you enter a pipe from the wrong direction, so normally, you can only enter a pipe from one direction. If you enter it from the wrong direction, the game kind of freaks out a little bit. And it's like, I don't know where to put you. You went into this pipe the wrong way, so I don't know where you're trying to go. I can't bring you back out the same way. So instead, it just goes, look, I'm going to put you in the air, and wherever you land, you're going to be, alright? And where that is back in 1-1. Back in the first level of the game. Which means that I get to finish these levels a lot quicker, because it puts you like midway through 1-1, and you can just run straight to the end, and you can finish really quickly, really easily, quite nicely. So this is any percent. An any percent run means that I don't have to bother with these things at the end, the stars, the coins, the flowers. I just have to get to the end as fast as possible without using any sort of, well, I can use anything really except for things that are not allowed on the console. For example, there's a glitch that if you hit left and right at the same time, you can actually warp yourself straight to the boss, or straight to the last level, like after, I don't know, after like 2 minutes of playing. But because you cannot hit left and right, technically, it's not allowed on the, like, if you look at the physical nature of a Super Nintendo controller, there's a little ball in the middle that does not let you hit left and right, except for, like, if you, like, stomp on it. That's not allowed, because, it's not intended for it in the actual architecture of the physical attributes of the system. But anything else, like software glitches, anything like that, anything else goes. Just, like, no cheats, obviously. And I will abuse just about everything else in this game to let me finish this a little bit faster than normal. Hopefully a minute 42, or an hour 42 minutes faster. A little trick there. I like that one. That one's a nice bit of swag and showing off. Try Hex, eat your heart out. I can make red eggs just as good as you. Pow. Oh yeah, I got bored. You said you were having trouble finding spots for red eggs. Take that spot. That spot is a great spot for making red eggs. This one here is a little trickier. I lose eggs like half the time when I do that one, but that one's also pretty good. So you see these red coins and there's flowers, right? Those are for 100%. Those are if you want 100% completion of the game. If you get them at the end of the level during the score screen, each one of those will cost you a frame because the number will actually tick up. It'll take a frame to tick up that number by 1. Except for the first one that you get of each category. That one will actually cost you half a second, about 30 frames of animation, because there's going to be like a little flower animation that goes on there too. So you're going to see me try to avoid as many of these coins, as many of these flowers as possible. Sometimes they're unavoidable, and that's fine, but if at all possible, I will try to avoid these things because, the little bits of time will add up overall. There are 6 worlds, 8 levels in each, like 10 red coins. 10 red coins in each level. That's a lot of time that you could be losing if you if you were not careful in getting all these coins. Alright, so sorry, I'm not keeping up with the chat so much. I have to actually I've been busy commentating and not keeping up with the chat. I will try to keep up with the chat more soon. I'm almost done with my initial spiel, which is usually the longest thing that I have to do. If anyone's just joining us from SRL, this is being done on the EB stream. They are doing a little charity marathon for this nice little autism advocacy group. So if you want to head over to twitch.tv/the EV stream and check it out. That'd be really appreciated. Cool. Nice little trick here. Normally you're supposed to hit that cloud and get a beanstalk to spawn. Instead, we're gonna skip that by bouncing off of the enemy here and make our way over. It saves, you know, like 2 or 3 seconds, but 2 or 3 seconds those are very important seconds. It all adds up. Okay, like little tips for speedrunners of the game. If at the end of the score screen, if you hold down start, you will frame perfect exit out of the score screen. That's the fastest way to get out of the score screen every time. Doesn't work for anything else, just for the score screen. I don't know why. I wish it worked for like title screen transitions and stuff like that, because that would be amazing. This is an infamous level where touch fuzzies get dizzy, but kids, drugs are bad, let's not do them. So there we go. Actually, they're bad for another reason, because each time you get hit, the screen freezes slightly, and that loses about another half of a second. So you can see how these things just tend to add up, and you end up losing huge chunks of time without even noticing it, just because you're playing slightly imperfectly. My hands are actually a little cold. Alright, we're good. This is the first boss that we've actually even seen, because the first boss of the game we kind of skipped using that little warp trick. So this is the first boss that we're actually going to see. His name is Salvo. He is a slime, thus the name of the splits. Ivanus. The best villain, in my opinion. Or at least one of the best villains, Ivanus. If you guys don't know about him, you should really check him out. Alright, cool. So, snag that, jump, 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 bounce. The fluttering is a little bit slower than running and jumping. So at any time possible, I'm gonna try to avoid fluttering. I'm gonna just do this. Just gonna jump. Fastest way to mash through text is down and A. This the corner button here, the red one. This one here. Alright, here we go. Here's the fastest known strat. Let's see if I can get a cool little glitch here. This is a charity stream, so I'm gonna try to show off a little bit. Yeah, alright, nice. Splits. Okay, so pretty much dead even on my splits. That's what I expected. I actually lost a little bit of time doing that little glitch just because of the running animation here. But you know what, it was worth it. A little bit of showing off for charity is never a bad thing, even if I lose a bit of time while doing the run. There will be many opportunities to lose a lot more time for charity later on. If it loses time, it's gotta be the best. Alright, here we go. This is the second warp that we see. And so what's interesting about the warps is that you actually, this way you set up each warp is different each time. In this one we do a pipe glitch, which is done by pressing jump and down on the same frame. So the game thinks that you're going down the pipe and jumping at the same time, which is not actually possible. And it freaks out. The same way that the first time it happened. The first time that, that we saw it in 1.4. Back here, we're just gonna chillin'. A little chin chillin'. There There we go. I really like this level. There's a lot of like cool little tricks. There's no like major warps or anything like that, but there are a lot of cool little tricks that you can do. I lost count of my eggs. How many eggs do I have? Okay, I think I need to lose one. Yeah, I need to lose one because I need to use an enemy for a boost later on, right about here. Like that. And if I had too many eggs, he would not spawn. And I would not be able to use him. So we're going to use him there. We're going to bounce on this guy, bounce on this guy, flutter over this wall, which normally you're not supposed to do, but I don't bow to no authority. So skip a good chunk of the game that way, or at least of the level. And then the rest of this level is just all about playing optimally. So need to play with as little mistakes as possible. Running down these slopes is slower than technically jumping off them. Whenever you're running on slopes, you slow down a bit. Either up or down slopes, doesn't matter. However, if you jump, you're going to bump your head on the wall, and that'll slow you down a whole lot more. So running on those slopes is just unavoidable. Let's see, yeah, snag that one up. Roll down there, very good, take that shot, see ya, and we're through. Hello. Hello to everyone. Okay, I can actually look at the chat now. What is up, chat? I actually really do like the King's Quest series. The series pissed me off though, because I would always be like 10 points away from whatever the full point score was, and I'd just be like, why? What did I miss? And it's always just something really dumb, like I didn't give like the gold coin to someone or something really stupid like that, or I forgot to talk to someone. Let's see here. Eat, drop down, drop. Okay, here we go. 2, 3. 3 jumps there for the fastest movement. Well, I tried. I tried getting in as fast as, or as far as possible, but you know what? Getting onto the foam is pretty much just as good as good enough. If you can get onto the foam, that's all you really need. So, just a reminder, after this, this run's going to be over in under 2 hours, so I do have another hour to cover after that. What I will be doing is I will be doing Fallout and Fallout 2 first. The Fallout 1 world record is 7 minutes and 58 seconds, held by me. And the Fallout 2 world record is also held by me, but that's a little more questionable because the timing is dependent on how fast your computer runs. Yes, that's right. Fallout 2, how fast you can run the game is based on how fast your computer can run the game. I'll explain that when that happens. Here is another warp that we're going to do. I'm going to make this guy come over here to me, and I'm going to use him as like a little stepping stool to enter that pipe a little bit higher than what the game normally expects. So, after that, it says, okay, well, whatever, just go wherever the heck you want, and we go here. Game's just like, I don't care anymore, you're just, what the heck. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. Pow. We're good. Also, I'd like to give shoutouts to hathide.gif, that little gif down in the corner of the stream. Quite definitely one of my favorites. If I don't know if Golden's here, but if Golden were here, he would definitely like the hat hide. I believe from Magical Poppin'. That's where the game is, or that's where the sprite's from. Here, I'm going to use a nice little boost here from that shell. Little alley-oop. Oh, hey, what's up, Golden? Golden, the man with the golden voice. Taking the cloud. It's a little bit slower to take the cloud by about maybe, you know, half a second to a second, but it's a lot safer and it's pretty cool. I like riding. It's pretty good. Man, this cold is not going away. I'm going to have to do something about it soon. Step 1, stay hydrated. Alright. So these text screens, you can mash through a lot of these title screens. Not that one though. I mashed through all of them just in case. I missed a quick shot there. It's okay. That one is usually only like 50% chance of actually getting that shot, so it's fine. Baller. Baller, baller, baller. 2, 3. This is actually probably the most relaxing bit of the run here. It all goes to hell. Let me minimize XSplit so that I reduce as much lag as possible on this. I'm gonna make myself a little more comfortable. Speedrunning is all about comfort. No, it's not. It's all about making yourself as uncomfortable as possible because you need to focus. Okay, so 2-7. We're going the other way, guys. Going the other way. And so there are sprite limitations in this game, right? You can only have a certain number of sprites on the game, or in the game, or else the memory will just overflow. And that's exactly what happens here. I made so many sprites by using the Big Ed to kill all the enemies that the game was like, we don't have enough room in our memory for more sprites. So let's just not spawn the next 2 sprites. The next 2 sprites happen to be the 2 bullet bills that were there blocking your way. So instead of like a solid wall there, it's actually just a dotted wall that you can walk right through. Pretty easy. Pretty fun. Just a little abuse of the game's limitations. By the way, this music is always so good. I will be turning up the music at the boss fight. Actually, I think I can do that straight from here. Can I just... Yeah, I can turn up the music straight from my headset. Perfect. Okay, so people who speedrun Yoshi's Island tend to put themselves at risk for no real reward, other than the fact that it looks really cool. And this will probably be the first instance of that coming up here at the end of this boss. So far we've seen exactly one boss. We've skipped 2 of them. Don't worry, this is not a trend. We will see a lot more of the bosses than we'll skip anyways. We'll skip one more boss, I believe. Yeah, we'll skip like, oh, we'll skip one and then we'll skip one intentionally. You'll see what I mean. Is it just for the headset? No, it can't be just for the headset. It's got to be for the game as well. Hang on a second. Let me, because the headset affects the actual volume controls. Yeah, guys, the Nightbot is very brutal. Don't worry, you'll get unbanned very, very quickly. But Nightbot is brutal. Just be careful. Okay, skip that one. Shoot that there. Pow. We're good. Alright, I'm just gonna turn this up a little bit more and see if you guys can notice a difference here. It is now fairly loud in my ears. Is it fairly loud in yours? Is it louder? Sounds about the same. Okay, so in other words, I do need to change it. Actually, in the other thing, and I need to just crank that down because that was actually annoying me a bit there. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I just need to find a time to turn up the volume controls. Probably around World 6. Yeah, the World 5, World 6 animation takes a long time. And so we will just go ahead and set that up beforehand. So this boss, you're supposed to push him off the edge. The fastest way to kill him is not to immediately start pushing. The fastest way to kill him is to actually wait for right now. Now start pushing, because those fireballs in the beginning will actually mess you up pretty badly if you push. And if you start pushing immediately, these Shy Guys actually push back a lot sooner. Okay, let me see here. 2, 3, pound. Okay, I think that's like the lowest we can. Okay, so this is how we tell if it's the lowest we can go. If I'm glitched out beneath. Oh my god, look how low I am on that one. Oh! Okay, so that is like the lowest I've ever gone underneath that one, which means that I was literally probably like 1 pixel from death, or somewhere close to that. Like, more than half of Yoshi was underneath. More than half of Yoshi was underneath the keyhole, which means that probably I was. Oh, pff, splits. My bad. That plus 13 is actually a lie. It was more like plus 1, once again. Because, yeah. I forgot to hit my splits, because I was too busy marveling at how gorgeous my ground pound was. Oh. Oh, man. See, now I'm happy. Whatever else this run does to me, I got the lowest freaking ground pound I've ever seen, ever. Which is, yeah, I'm not gonna... 1, 2, 3. So I can't fall directly down. If I fall directly down, I die. I have to move horizontally a set distance before it'll let me get there, and that's right about here, right between these two pink mountains in the background. Otherwise, I will be a dead Yoshi. Nobody likes that. Okay. 3-2. This level is really short and really technical. Specifically, the middle section here. This section here is actually a little tricky just because it's hard to not stomp on the mills. It's difficult to not stomp on them, and that'll make you lose speed. This. Okay. Oh, that shot plus that jump right there, like hardest shot. NA. Just. In order to get through that as fast as possible, that shot is not... Ooh, hey, I like this. I did not realize that was... Okay, you know what? I'm using that from now on. That's really cool. New strats discovered? Okay. I like that. That's pretty hot. I hope I can actually reproduce that. Okay. Alright, good night, Neji. Thanks for watching. Have fun. See ya later. Boom. Awesome. Where are we headed, guys? Where are we headed? We're headed this way. Headed this way for the next section, which is even worse than this section. So this is like probably one of my least favorite levels, just because it's really long and it's really just not fun. These transformations kind of put a damper on things. But that's okay. That's okay. That's just alright. And these torpedoes, please! Oh, I made him angry. I made him angry. Get out of there. Swagger there. And we're in a door. We are in a door. 1, 2, 3. Jump, jump, jump. That fish likes to snipe you. He's a troll. He doesn't go all the time, but when you're having a good run, he'll be there every time. That is the way of that fish. So I just jump there all the time anyways. Ooh, I didn't mean to catch the top of that stair, but I think we're okay anyways. Just a touch of slowdown. Stairs, when you land on them, they sort of make you stop immediately. You lose like all your momentum going on that thing. It's really, really annoying. There we go, the fortress. The fortress, the fortress, the fortress. We're going to eat, spit. Give us a little room here to move. It's very important, because otherwise I would have been in a little bit of danger, I guess, maybe. or at the very least I would have had to slow down. And slowing down is a big no-no in the speed runs. Oh, hey, that was a nice fish. He cooperated with me. Normally he jumps a little bit earlier than that and just completely messes with my with my timings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it. Having to dodge that thing made me lose my rhythm there. That sucks. 1, 2, 1. No, that was... I totally forgot about the fact that I had eggs and extra eggs to spare. It's okay, though. 2. Okay. That face. I love that squished face. It's really cool. Oh. Okay. So, for this boss, you get shrunkified. You get a little Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Rick Moranis shows up and shrinks Yoshi. Check out his face there. Look at that expression. It's pretty cute. Pretty cool. Let's go. 2, 3. 6. This should be the last one. 7. What? Oh, unlucky, guys. Unlucky. Normally he's dead in 7, but the damage range actually varies based on where he hits, and the where he gets hit is actually pretty random. So I got unlucky and had to make an extra shot, which, you know, loses a few seconds. It's okay. It's okay. Controller, please. That was weird. Apparently my Super Famicom controller is deciding to rebel, which it actually has been rebelling for a while now. Whenever I hit left or right, sometimes I throw in an up or down input there as well, so that's pretty cute. I'm sure you think you're a real clever controller. We'll see who's laughing when you're in a trash compactor. Actually, probably wouldn't be me either. I've grown rather attached to this controller. It's gotten me through some very, very good runs. Alright. Okay. This level is very short, both short and sweet. I should have gotten some dinner before I did this, realizing I was starving. What's up, Rib Killer? Ribbed Killer. I'm sure Golden is real excited to see Rib Killer in the stream, or in the stream, in the chat. What's up? What's up? Alright, 3-7. Let's go. We're doing it, we're doing it. Let's go. See, I am your only source of Yoshi's Island entertainment tonight because Triax is busy doing, like, Melee or crap like that. I don't know. Something lame, something dumb. If you want classic Super Nintendo action, some classic Yoshi and Baby Mario lovin', this is where you gotta go. Alright, made it through good. Eating that one. Okay, so I saw that egg drop and I count 6 here, which is perfect. We want the 6 eggs so that I don't have to wait for any of them to have to spawn for me in the next area, in the boss room, the first room of the boss. If you haven't played this game before, you'll see what I mean real soon here. So normally, in the first room, there is a ghost that'll spit Shy Guys out at you, and you just catch them and make 6 eggs, and then you can just clear that ghost out all the way. I have 6 eggs already, so I don't have to wait for him to spit any Shy Guys, and I can just take him out immediately. That's actually a lot of time saved. Having those 5 eggs, actually, one for the fish as well, is very, very important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are fully restocked on eggs. Float. Oops, didn't mean to jump on that. It's okay, that's okay. Only bumped our head a little bit, lost a little bit of momentum. Not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. Oh, nice! Got it. Got it, got it, got it. That was actually a pretty consistent trick for me anyways, but with Carl's bit of advice, I've actually gotten even more consistent at it, which is just mind-blowing. See if I can snipe. Yeah! Got that snipe. Okay, so I am, what is it? +7, +8 seconds off of that. The last hour of my shift, I will be doing Fallout World Record attempts, Fallout 2. And then after that, there's actually 3 hours of absolutely nothing, so I don't know who's gonna be on for that. If nothing else, I will just start streaming bootleg Chinese or Russian bootleg NES hacks and ROMs. Like, for example, Super Mario Bros. 13. Alternatively, I have some more speedruns up my sleeve. I have a Sky Blazer run that I've just been polishing up in my spare time as a casual run. You can do all sorts of things for your entertainment. It'll be pretty good. Drug-free, baby! Yeah! I think I've been drug-free for 2. Yeah, I've been drug-free for both of the fuzzy levels now, which is phenomenal luck. And a little bit of, you know, help from my end. Obviously, I cleared out a bunch of the fuzzies to make sure that my path was clear. But still, that is some phenomenal luck. Let's see. Okay. There we go. So, okay. Well. Tap, tap. Why do you get in my way? Why do you get in my way, tap, tap? Right there is another instance of my controller accidentally giving me a random down input. That was a little weird. A little weird, but it's okay. Like I said, we will make it through this just fine. Let us go ahead and do that. Let us actually add a little swag into this as well. I don't know if he's gonna... Oh, just barely. Yes. Cool. Awesome. Sorry about that, my cord got a little tangled there. Thankfully, that first bit, I only had to run right and did not need to do anything else. I need to get rid of some of these eggs. I have a lot of eggs, and that will actually cause some lag here. Whoa, get out of here. Alright, great. Whew, good. I didn't mean to hit the egg that way, I meant to hit the egg the other way so I could have picked it up. Now I'm going to be down an egg, which is fine, because there's an egg block that'll let us make more eggs, but if I didn't have to, you know, if I could have just picked the egg up on the way, it would have been much better. There's these little things that really gnaw away at you as a speedrunner, which is, you know, in the grand scheme of things, probably doesn't matter as much. As long as you play well, it's okay. Oh, I meant to egg that guy, not the thing above. But this might actually work out in my favor because I now have an extra an extra egg that that I wouldn't have had before. 2. Stomp on him. Oops, get out of my way there. Oh! Oh, I almost died there. I almost got bounced by that bandit into the spikes. That would have been horrible. No, I did not die, thankfully. I would have... Ooh, that would have been bad. That would have been bad. If they're using the same raffle bot that I think they're using, I don't... Well, actually, I shouldn't say anything because I'm not sure if everyone uses the same raffle bot. I think they do. I think so, though. Okay. Last room for keys. Pow. One, two, three. Okay, let's get up here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Boom. I'll take that egg. Wait, did I get the egg? I think I got the egg. I think I heard it. I hope I still... Yes, I still have the egg. Awesome. I need at least, like, 3 eggs to do the strat that I want to do for the boss. So it's actually very important that I kept that egg. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, boss time. This is time for the double-double. You'll see what I mean. Normally, to kill this boss, you ground pound him a bunch of times. We can shorten this down by going for a double pound. And another double. A double-double. And having good aim at the end. That's a really clean fight. Please, Shy Guy. Please. Okay. Oops, sorry for anyone's ears there. There's a slight boost you can do here by rolling this guy. He just like pushes you on your butt real quickly. Alright, we got a Carl Sagan. Up in her. I almost died there, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I turned around just in time to jump. I should not be looking at chat this much. I turned around literally, I was like, oh, crap! That could have been really bad. Bum. This level really sucks when you're first playing the game. Once you learn how to speedrun, it still kind of sucks. But it's a little bit better. Okay, 4748. If he only knew, how easy it is to do that. Here is one more warp here in 4-7. This one doesn't take that much time, only about 3 seconds, because the normal way of finishing the level is just about as quick. But the warp is slightly quicker, so let's just go ahead and get that done. Bounce on that thing, go up here, shoot an egg, clear, oh, shoot another one, make sure that's cleared. We didn't clear that foam out all the way. And now we can go. So I'm just counting my flutters here. I counted 9 flutters, and then I have to judge whether or not I need a 10th flutter while I'm falling in midair. Yeah, so like what I've been, just like as an aside to my fellow Yoshi Island speedrunners watching this, what I've been trying to do recently is just like, is figure out where and when to eat things for like to be the most effective, I guess. So like, to be the most effective, like I ate that white ghost there, and then I didn't swallow until I had to wait for the thing. Oh! Oh! I expected to bounce or to bump my head on the thing, and I totally didn't. And that's, oh my god, that's so bad. That's, holy crap, that's so bad. I didn't get the key. I didn't get the key. Okay, guys, we're gonna take the scenic route back, guys. The key. Okay. We're gonna recover. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna recover. I missed it again! Alright, that time was prepared for it at least, but I missed the freaking head bump again. God. Why? Alright. I'm gonna have to make it up. I'm gonna have to do some riskier strats to make up that time that I spent doing all that. Congratulations to Matrix. What the heck was that? That was a weird ass jump. Or a yump, if you were of the Swedish persuasion. No time for swag, guys. I need to make up some time. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, my controller's definitely dropping some inputs here, but it's okay. It's okay. Old Faithful will get me through all of these trials and tribulations. When I say Old Faithful, I mean I've only had it for a few. Blast off, guys. We blasted off. Alright, I mean, like, I can... Oops, split. Oh, look at that split. Wow, that's a brutal split. Yeah, pretty much. I got bored. Rip the run. No. See, these splits, on these splits, I died trying for a really, really risky and difficult trick that I've been getting more and more consistent at. So hopefully, I can make up that time in this world. Wait, did I? I said, Carl, my 4-8's for you. So that 4-8 right there, that 4-8 was just for you. I hope you like that 4-8, Carl. That one. I couldn't have done it without you. Okay, so here is my strat for guaranteed second cloud. Holy crap, that was like the best jumping section I've ever had. In fact, it was so good that I didn't scroll the screen up fast enough, and that thing normally doesn't hit me. Except I got hit this time because the screen did not scroll up in time. Because I perfect jumped. And whenever you perfect jump, the screen does not scroll. It's a very weird aspect of the game that we're actually going to use. We're going to abuse that fact for a cool little trick in the last world. Alright, basically I'm just going to probably do a lot more risky strats, most likely, to try to make up for that time. I hope y'all are ready. We're going hard. Lag. Oh, I guess. Oh, nice. Got it first try. All right. I actually find that doing the left right there, for some reason, helps me get it first try more often than not. It's a very strange thing. Riding some more clouds. Dropping down. All right. Nice screen transition. I like that. I like that. Two. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, friggin' snowman. Always in my way. Keeping me down. Don't keep me down here. Okay, we're good. Whew. Don't worry, the run will still it still technically possibly exists. All right, it all actually depends on this level and the next level, and then maybe one other level that I can think of. Two other levels actually, 6-4 and 6-8. But yeah, this level and the next level are going to be the real determinant of whether or not we get a good run here or not, because that was that 4-8 was what the heck was that? Well, we'll call that my practical joke on the stream. That was just like it was a joke. It was a trick. I tricked y'all. Tricked Kappa. So just a reminder, guys, if you're watching this on SRL, head over to twitch.tv/theEB stream. For this, I am doing this particular run and my other two runs, Fallout and Fallout 2, for this particular charity stream. Y'all should head on over, check it out. Throw a couple of dollars their way. And then maybe some other things later on. Jump, 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 or yump, yump. Yump. Okay, and this next level, or this next particular map, is there a consistent egg shot to hit both spikes? Like, what do you mean for both spikes? You mean to duck under them? I don't know, because I always just duck under the spike, so I never know about any egg shots. Okay, make that one jump, now again. Okay, it's actually faster to roll up some of these slopes, because you go slower unless you're a snowball. It's very weird. You go slower when you're going uphill unless you're a snowball. So I actually want to be a snowball there. I never hit the spikes, so I don't know. No, you're gonna have to find that one out yourself. I always just duck under it. I go full out YOLO. Just I don't think I've actually ever cleared the spikes ever, and I don't think I've ever died on 3-5 to this or on 5-3 to the spikes. I've died on everywhere else in 3-5, but not to the spikes. So I had a few too many eggs there, so that green shy guy would not have spawned if I didn't just dump eggs right there. And here is the big trick here that we're gonna. It's the biggest warp that we can do. It saves a ton of time if we can get a first try. I actually need one extra egg. I dumped too many. Oops, my bad. Ooh, baby, we gotta run now. All right. We've got a run. Five, 7. There we go, perfect. I don't have any eggs, so I'm going to use this rock because it's almost as fast. Not quite as fast, but almost. So yeah, that trick, if I had failed it, I would have just fallen down and died. Thankfully I got it. So what that pipe is, that pipe actually ends like right along the floor, along the bottom, and you can usually, you know, never get down there, except if you do that. And if you go into the pipe the wrong way, the game once again says, what the hell's going on? Why are you going into my pipe that way? That pipe is exit only, if you know what I mean. And so it just teleports you somewhere completely different. One. I'm gonna have to see splits. I'm gonna have to see the splits for Raph. I'm gonna have to see the splits for Raphael. Before I decide how to proceed with this run. So, 3 runs ago, I lost the run tragically to this particular section, to this particular level. Ever since then, I've pretty much tried to play this as safe as possible, as granny as possible, as boring as possible, and so we're gonna continue that trend, but we're gonna make it a little bit interesting. We're gonna, I call this level 5-6 Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Basically, we're gonna sit in the corner and just camp with our awesome sniping skills. That's all we do. Sit in the corner and camp. And make disparaging comments about one's mother. We're safe. No one can kill me. Wait, did I just lose the chicken? Where'd the chicken go? I lost the chicken! Oh. Dang. I like making them both swing at the eggs. Oh, I only got one there. Look at that guy! I love that. I would have struck that yellow shy guy out had he actually been in baseball. He clearly has never played baseball before. He is just a poser. Okay. Oh. If they swing at a ball, then it's still a strike. It means I faked them out, and therefore I deserve the strike. mind games. That's why. Okay, I actually don't want that many eggs going to the next screen. I want to load a particular Shy Guy. Meanwhile, Chicken Kaioken go! I should be careful, because this is exactly what happened last time when I died. See, guys, when you come out of your comfortable camping zone in Call of Duty, this is exactly what happens. You guys will get to see more of my musical genius later, I think. Alright. I like them better as a Ninja Turtle. I personally really like that split because it's funny because his name's Raphael, the Raven. Yeah. Oh wait! I went right! I went right! This level, it's one of the 2 levels where you start off by going left. I totally forgot about it. Oh, the shame, the shame. Oh, man. You see, it's okay, because you end up going right at the end, so it's just fine. It's okay. They just threw you for a loop at the end there. Or at the beginning, I guess. So here we're going to do some perfect flutters to maintain our height. Normally you would fall to your death and you would die here, but if we carefully flutter our way over, we win instead. Okay, so I really want to... I'm very interested in seeing how much time was lost, or possibly... Yeah, or like maybe we're even here. Because we did lose all that time in 4.8, but we did gain a lot of time in 5.4 because I didn't die. I got that skip first try. Black Yoshi actually says that he gets that skip 95% of the time, and I'm hoping that I will get that accurate or that consistent as well, because that would be fantastic. I'm getting there. I think I've, like, every day I'm probably increasing. If I practice it hard, that's pretty much what I've been doing, practicing that skip along with my mechanics. If I practice it hard, I've been getting like maybe 10% more consistent every time. So I'd say probably like within a week I'm gonna be at like 80-85% consistency. And I'm not gonna do many more full runs for at least for a few days. I'm gonna take a break, but I will at least continue to practice that skip, because that skip, it just requires some doings, some feelings. Okay, let's make this shot, get rid of that lag, up and in. Yeah, I keep getting these like down inputs. That's really weird. Every time I hit right. I guess it's because like when I hit right, I can actually wiggle my control, like my D-pad, a little bit up and down. That was a weird shot. That's not supposed to happen that way. But yeah, I can actually just like wiggle my control pad, but I'm not sure. And the wiggling is like hitting the down. I hope, whatever it is, I don't do it. Hello, le petite Maxime. 7 a.m. here. Try to stay awake till the end. Thank you very much. We should be done in about 30 minutes. 25 minutes, actually, more like. So, thank you very much for sticking around. I know it's probably very difficult if you've been up all night. 7 a.m. That's quite a long time. Okay, so I'm gonna try out these Raven manipulation strats that I've been theorizing about. If it's right, then yes! Ooh! What are we at? What are we at? Plus 30. Okay, so we saved. All right. We're good. We lost a lot of time, but we got back a lot of time. Plus 30 is good. Plus 30 is great. Plus 30 means that we can possibly clutch this out for a PB. But if we're gonna do that, we're gonna have to literally, I'm gonna literally, like, for the last world, I'm gonna have to, like, bust my ass. Just do everything. Alright, guys. So this is okay. I said I would have the volume controls up for this part here. Okay, we're ready to go. So here's the problem, right? I had a near perfect World 6 when I got this PB, which was, I think, like yesterday, or no, like a day ago, 2 days ago. In order to have another perfect PB, no, it was yesterday, I think. But yeah, in order to have another really godly run, or like to get a PB on this one, to save 30 seconds, I'm going to have to literally not make any mistakes. And possibly do some more stuff. But I can't neglect the swag either, because this is a charity stream, and if I neglect swag for charity, then I'm doing something wrong. It is faster to reset between worlds. You end up saving a lot of time, like a minute 30, almost like a minute 30 exactly. But like for me, it's not worth it because it just seems so. It seems a little dirty, I guess. Because it's not saving time through anything other than outside manipulation of the game. So it's kind of like, you could, but you're not actually improving anything in the game, or you're not doing anything inside the game to do it. So that's why I prefer not to do it. You do end up saving a minute 30 if you do it perfectly, or at least or at least pretty perfectly anyways. So but I'm not a fan of that. Black Yoshi tried it once and he got like a pretty good time, but I mean, like, we all, like, it doesn't really matter because he only got a good time. To compare two runs, like compare my run to his run, he has to add his times back in, or I have to subtract reset times out to compare the two, and that's really what we're interested in, is the comparison of the two runs. So that, it just doesn't matter in terms of competition. If you want to do it and say that you got like a lower time, cool, that's, I'm all for that, to like help boost your self-confidence and self-esteem and all that stuff, but like as a practical thing, it doesn't have a great effect. Yeah, he adjusted his time to reset list just because, no one else was doing it, and it's not, he's not interested in having a record with something that's no one else is doing. So, and I don't think any of us are. When we speedrun, we want to see how we do compared to other people, or compared to like some other standard. And for me personally, that standard does not involve resetting. Some people might, and that's okay. I do not, I'm not like, oh, screw them, I hate them. No, that's fine. I just prefer doing it my way. okay, we're good. We're good. That was very nearly dangerous. Thumb always on the start button, and I just mash like this so that I'm already mashing when the level select comes up. This is also a Japanese pad, but resetting is still pretty irritating. 2 jump, 1 bounce, 2 bounces. Can we go for the triple drug-free? No, we can't! Oh man, that was a wall of fuzzies. I could not have done anything about that one. It's okay. It's okay. I tried to... I didn't exhale. I only inhaled, I didn't exhale. Or whatever our former president, vice president said. USA. Okay. Alright, guys. Shoutouts to Z-Wing again for this strat. I love this strat, guys. But you have no idea how much of a struggle this room was for me before I saw Z-Wing's IL for this. And now I'm just like, oh, this room is so good. There's nothing random about it. I don't have to. It's dog face, no space. Alright. This is my own patented blob strat. Can I? Ooh. Nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. Honestly, like, my second, third, fourth, fifth shots are all garbage. It's that first shot that's just so godlike. I love it. I love that first shot. I need to figure out ways to go from that first shot into an even better second and third shot. But man, I love that first shot. Alright. I want to beat my PB. Yes! Alright, I'm gonna have to be quiet for this boss fight. It's actually a very easy boss fight. All I have to do is just spam neutral eggs down at him. But I do have to listen for an audio cue to do swag. So I'm gonna be quiet for a bit here, and I'll check out the chat afterwards. I'm dead! Oh no, I'm not! Yes! I thought I was dead, dude! I thought I was so freaking dead! Oh my god! Oh, I'm so glad that this next level is an auto-scroller, because I don't think I could actually play the game like normally right now. I'm just gonna tongue to the music. see what happens if I just... Oh! Hey, that's a pretty cool thing. So I just, Carl, if you're watching that, I just let that rock push me all the way off, and it just, like, zipped me back in bounds. It's kind of weird. I don't know if there's anything you can do with that, like with a hack or something. I'll be honest with you, I thought I was dead. I legit thought I was dead. I hit that way too early. But thankfully, when you ground pound, you actually keep your horizontal position, like you just stay still. So it barely worked. I think if the boss hadn't died just then, if the boss had died like 1 frame later, I would actually be dead. You know what's a shame is that I can't highlight any of this stuff. Can you guys highlight this for me? Because I kind of really want it. If I have to, I will actually just watch this broadcast again and restream it on my own stream. Just like restream this broadcast. And make a highlight of that, because that was... Oh my god, that was phenomenal. Ooh, first try! Yes! Yes! Okay, guys, we are in. We are in. We got this. So I have a few more audio cues and a visual cue here. Okay, so for this one, this is the one the one tongue. Make that shot. Ooh, nice clean break this time. I like that. I like that a lot. Jump here, body block there, land on this, walk off the edge, and it'll cause the acceleration to move the rock over so you can tongue right through it. Easy peasy every time. By every time, I mean like I'm like probably 80%. I just haven't failed in a run yet, but it'll happen sooner or later, and I'll probably be real sad when that day comes. I'm actually a little worried here, because this is the only place where I can have the possibility of getting a no, okay, of getting a bonus game right there, I would have, oh my, I would have thrown my controller, my everything. I would have just like speedruns canceled, guys, and just like shut off the stream if I got a bonus game there after doing all of this and getting a bonus game. Oh my goodness, that would have been not acceptable, guys. Yeah, it's not acceptable unless I get 6 in a row. Shoutouts to 6 in a row. Oh, I didn't get it. It would have been so hype if I had actually gotten... gotten the thing. It would have been so hype if I had gotten the boost as well. It's okay though. You know what I just realized? I literally just had the perfect 6-4. Like, that's probably... I would probably submit that. I could probably submit that to... Well, you know, if I wasn't streaming, if I had actually recorded that, that's like a submittable IL 6-4 right there. I got the lava, I got the perfect Slimer, I got the everything. Actually, can someone time that later? I'll do it myself. I'll time it myself. I'm pretty sure that's like IL worthy 6-4. Okay, so here we're using a nice little cute trick here to hack the gate. There we go. Entering in from the wrong way. That's what she said. Alright. The last level. The last level. So we want to go barely above here, so we're just barely getting all these coins, and that lets us get that, kill these two, skip the bottom one, and go straight into this ending bait without even missing a beat. No slowdowns, no nothing, just going straight from beginning to end. Point A to point B, here we jump, shoot, neutral egg to guarantee door 4. Now here, I don't jump on the tops of these things. I try to jump on the second one to have better time and stuff. Excuse me. Yeah. There we go, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Then tonguing the crap out of Kamek. Kamek, get over here. Get over here. Get out of here, Kamek. Get out of my way. Standing here is pretty cool. It keeps Kamek from spawning until you get to about here, and then he'll spawn on the other side. For some reason, he never spawns on that bottom bit there. It's weird. He will only spawn here. That was a really long tongue. Alright guys, remember what our goal is. Remember what our ultimate goal is. We're gonna put Yoshi's Big T in Bowser's A. What's that? A green donkey? Yes. Ooh, I got a double. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna crank up this music because it's necessary. You won't be able to hear me, but it's okay. Best music ever. So I use these natural scrolling strats to manipulate egg spawns, right? Sometimes they don't spawn at all, and I do this thing where like the screen scrolls very slowly to make sure. There we go. See, to make sure that I get some of these eggs. Yeah, JRTA guys, sorry, not. Damn you, Japan! Well, we tried, guys. We tried really hard. We actually almost got it too. Like, shaving off like 18 seconds in World 6 is pretty difficult. So we almost got it. Carl, I told you, right? The egg shots? The egg shots are very consistent. If you aim for that, like, 3rd, 4th, 5th horizon, those 3rd, 4th, 5th horizon bars, those are the key bars to be looking out for, to be aiming for. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Thank you very much. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't. You can't PB every run. It's dumb to think that you can PB every run, but I put a lot more. I tried really hard for this one. I put in way more effort in this run than I did for I think any other run, because I actually got so pissed. I got pissed off about that key thing in 4.8, so I think that's what motivated me to try this hard. Was I 7 of 8 Bowser shots, Carl? I swear to God I missed more than that. I think I missed 2, didn't I? And yeah, like if you guys want to learn the off-screen Bowser ground pound, I can show you guys. It's really easy, right? Standing on that middle platform, the platform that you always stand on when you're making those shots, right? Once he gets hit for the last time and he like freezes, that's how you know that's the last shot. It goes brown, 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 right? Like the 3, and on the 3rd one, you do a full jump, and after the peak of his jump, after he does like an arc, right? He goes arcs like this. After the peak, you go to about here, and then you just ground pound. It'll be guaranteed off-screen ground pound every time. We're gonna listen to some of this music because this music is great, and I need to eat up some time because I don't have 3 hours worth of stuff. I have like 2 hours and 45 minutes worth of stuff, so we're gonna eat up some time by listening to this sweet, sweet music while I get set up for Fallout and for Fallout 2. Fallout 1 will be a world record attempt, or to improve my current world record, which is 7 minutes and 58 seconds. Fallout 2 will just be me explaining how to do it so that you at home can follow along and can learn how to do it. It's really, really easy. I don't make that a world record attempt because the chances of the game crashing are very, very, very high. So there's that. And now just enjoy the music. It's pretty good. But yeah, Carl, like, did you see how I did the screen scroll to manipulate Bowser's egg spawns? Right? It's that, like, if you're standing, it actually is really lucky that, like, that wide pillar in the middle where we make all of our egg shots from, that's actually the best place, because as soon as you do like left or right, as soon as you do a little bit of that, the screen naturally does that like slow rolling scroll, and that's exactly what you need to manipulate the spawns for the eggs. It's just like, what the heck, it's perfect. It's literally perfect. It just, I don't know why we didn't find this out before, because it was, oh my god, that was so good. When I first figured it out, I was like, you can't, you're kidding me, this is ridiculous. But yeah. Because I figured that's where I was losing the most time in my Bowser fights, other than just aiming, which is, like hit or miss sometimes, is just like running around for 5-6 seconds without finding a single egg and just like freaking out more and more over it, and then just finally just sort of sitting down and waiting. None of which is really all that great. So the music is over. But, well, it's almost over. We need to get to the end, though, guys. This will actually probably take up exactly 2 hours, and then I can probably take up the last 2 hours with some Fallen Out. Actually, I'll make both of those, the Fallouts, just like like an explanatory thing. I'll just slow the thing down, slow both runs way down, and just explain it for people so you guys can learn, figure things out for yourselves. That's probably what I'm going to do. And I will go ahead and also, what am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to destroy things, I think. Heroes are born, guys. Heroes are born. All of this in Japanese, and at the very end, the end in the English, if you know what I'm saying.